From evil puppets that seem to want to devour your soul in an imaginary world, to a creepy clown that always lurks in the background, the amazing world of Gumball has given us some of the darkest and most disturbing characters in modern animation. Today, we're going to go through 5 of the scariest ones, and believe me, some of them will leave you looking over your shoulder even after the episode ends. Let's start with the puppets. Gumball and Darwin are cleaning out the attic, getting ready for a garage sale. Among broken toys and old relics, Darwin finds a box of puppets. Gumball, true to his personality, tells him they're too old and pushes him to grow up and get rid of them. But as soon as Gumball leaves, Darwin can't resist and takes the puppets out to play again. What starts out as innocent fun quickly turns unsettling. The puppets seem to have a consciousness of their own. They talk, they joke, and they remind Darwin of the promise he once made never to abandon them. Soon, Darwin is taking them everywhere, even to the bathroom. Yes, even there. On the bus, one puppet flirts with Rocky, the driver, causing an accident. At home, Gumball discovers the truth. The puppets aren't just mischievous, they're downright malicious. They argue and fight with each other until Gumball snatches them out of Darwin's hands and throws them in the trash. However, that night, the puppets come to life. Frank and Howdy climb out of the garbage and go looking for Darwin. They sneak into the house, break Gumball's console, and reveal their intentions.
Okay, you don't look quite yourself.
Maybe there's something I haven't digested properly.
Frank, wrong body.
Okay, the bedroom's just at the top of the stairs.
Wait.
They want Darwin and Gumball to play with them forever in their strange puppet world. Inside that world, everything is made up of twisted childhood memories. A screaming sun, a sad tree, a guy giving an endless high five, even a dog playing keyboard. The puppets grow larger and prepare for an eternal game, with Frank and Howdy singing the terrifying song, "The Fun Will Never End." But Darwin, using his wits, finds a loose string on his arm, pulls it, and both of them manage to escape just as the puppet world begins to collapse.
Dance around and sing a song, the fun will never stop. Yeah!
We have fun all day long. It says so on the clock.
So wear a hat, wear no hat.
Or wear 2 hats if you prefer. We only have 2 hats, so those are your only options.
So put them on and bake a cake.
And while you wait for the cake to bake, begin to prepare a second cake.
You did it wrong with that first cake.
Everything explodes because, in the end, it was just an imaginary world. Back in the real world, Nicole is running the garage sale, and Billy, the innocent neighbor, finds the puppets. But Grady isn't finished. He attacks from behind, showing that these creatures could haunt you forever. The next character that raises the terror level is Gumball's clown. He appears discreetly in several episodes, first as a mailman in The Procrastinators, and then in multiple cameos. He's hard to track, but his mere presence is unsettling. Some fans believe he might be trying to kidnap Gumball and Darwin, while others think he comes from a dark void, with a grudge similar to Rob's. Some even point out his striking resemblance to one of the puppets, suggesting a mysterious connection. And if you thought that was disturbing, wait until you meet the Joy Virus, or weaponized happiness. In one episode, Gumball and Darwin wake up to a terrible Monday, throwing food at each other's faces. Suddenly, a huge pink rabbit hugs them and fills them with exaggerated happiness. When they arrive at school, their uncontrollable joy begins to infect everyone. Teachers, students, even Penny catches it. Miss Simeon tries to stop them, but the happiness pandemic overwhelms her. The episode is like a PG version of a zombie apocalypse, but with a subtle kind of horror that makes you feel like even joy can be dangerous. And now, let's talk about Cuddles, the evil turtle. Introduced in The Puppy, Gumball and Darwin are expecting an adorable dog, but instead they get this silent, motionless turtle with a terrifying stare.
I love the smell of despair on a Monday morning, but there's something missing. I know.
Dude, stop smiling. I can feel her eyes spreading the back of my head.
It's not my fault. My cheeks are begging me to stop. But my heart says keep smiling, homie.
How dare you sing in my class?
I'm sorry, but since this morning, I think there might be something strange with us, maybe.
What is wrong with you?
If you're like this is wrong, then gosh darn it, I don't want to feel right, baby.
How can you be in such a good mood on a Monday morning in the middle of a surprise test? I'm sorry, but it's your own fault. You're so multicolored, I thought you were one of them. Come on. Hurry up. Yes.
It destroys toys, threatens Gumball, and constantly causes chaos. In The Nest, the story escalates. The turtles begin multiplying, spreading chaos all over town. However, for a brief moment, Cuddles shows maternal instinct and carries her babies away, revealing a tiny glimpse of humanity. But she's still terrifying. Slow, relentless, and silent, she becomes one of the most unsettling characters in the entire series. Finally, we come to Mrs. Margaret Robinson, proof that not all villains need claws, powers, or weapons. With her handbag, her permanent scowl, and complete lack of empathy, Margaret Robinson is pure evil. While most of the antagonists in the series show some nuance or development, she has none. She doesn't have layers, she doesn't change, and she doesn't improve. She manipulates animals to attack others, almost runs over Gumball and Darwin, and hurts people just for fun. When someone pretends to be drowning, she doesn't hesitate. She injures them with a toy. Nothing stops her, and nothing makes her feel guilty. If we're talking about the most evil villain in Elmore, she wears the crown. Pure cruelty without explanation. Everyday terror in the form of a neighbor. So, if you thought Gumball was only laughs and mischief, remember this. Elmore has a dark side, and these characters prove it. Puppets that come to life, lurking clowns, happiness viruses that enslave, killer turtles, and ruthless neighbors. All of this makes the amazing world of Gumball a show that, while comedic and absurd, can be genuinely chilling. If you love the dark mysteries and disturbing stories of Gumball as much as I do, don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my videos exploring the scariest secrets of Elmore. And tell me in the comments, which of these characters scared you the most, and why?